Hello, Miss Golden Girl here, and I'm back with another story. And as I've shared as a content creator, I aspire to inspire before I expire. So this story came to mind, the title for it, Slow Your Roll. It just popped in my head 24 hours ago. And so I got up and I did the thumbnail for it. And now the Holy Spirit is on me to share this story before my next work season starts. And that's going to start on November the 28th. So, what do you think about when you see the words slow your roll? What comes to mind? That somebody's moving too fast? They need to slow down. They need to relax. They need to calm down. Well, that was me probably a year ago, October 2023. It was time for me to leave Battle Creek, Michigan, where I had been house sitting and babysitting for family. So I woke up one day in October and said, I gotta get a plan. What I'm gonna do after spending over 4 years in Battle Creek, Michigan, house sitting and babysitting. So I pray about it. I look to God for direction, but I'm going to tell you how God lets me do. He lets me, come up with a plan. He'll even let me go forward with the plan, and then he will come in and say, oh, no, detour, not going that direction. As I share with you, I'm on this new journey with new beginnings. It's a new season, age 72 to 80. See, one thing, I didn't expect to be here on earth after age 70. I asked God to give me my heavenly wings. I wanted to fly away to be with him with good health, I didn't want any illness or anything. But finally, at age 72, October 2023, I had to accept the fact, no, you're not going anywhere yet. You're not getting any heavenly wings yet. So what you gonna do, girlfriend? Miss Golden Girl, what you gonna do? You got to come up with another plan. And so here I am in my age 72 to 80 plan. So that October, I woke up that morning, and it came to mind, I like challenges. And challenges gives me motivation, So I like doing something that I've never done before. So I always thought about Houston. I've never been to Houston. I've been to other parts of Texas, but I've never been to Houston. So I said, okay. I got a classmate out there, Van Dyke. She had relocated to Houston from the Tennessee, Nashville area. I think out there was actually in Antioch when she relocated to Houston. So I called her up And I talked to her about what I wanted to do, and she was a crossing guard after retiring in Tennessee. And so I thought, oh, I'll go to Houston and get me an apartment, one bedroom apartment, and I'll be a crossing guard. That would be something new I never done before. So I'd be all motivated for this new challenge in life. So the Holy Spirit spoke to me, okay. God said, okay. But I needed to make some preparation to make that move to Houston. So I needed some money. I needed some money. And so it came to mind, okay, you need to go and find yourself a work assignment for 6 months to give you time to prepare for the move to Houston, Texas. So I found a job out on Cool Works in Custer State Park. I got my contract in October 2023 for a night auditor, which wasn't to start until April 19, 2024. So, I felt good, okay, I got that down. I got me a 6-month contract. I'm going to be working, saving money, getting myself prepared to make this move to Houston after I finish that 6-month work assignment. So I came up with my plan that on the way going to South Dakota, I was going to go through Houston and check it out, visit Althea, and look for housing. And I was looking, in the meantime, talking to her about how to find a crossing guard job there. So when it was time to depart for South Dakota, the weather wasn't right for me to go through Houston. So I had to revamp my road trip to South Dakota, Custer State Park. And so, okay. In the meantime, I spent about 2 months in Nashville, Tennessee with my cousin Eva. And that gave me a chance I woke up one morning and the Holy Spirit said, look for some housing here. Well, look for some housing in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. So I pulled up apartments and I went and I visited 2 apartment complexes in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. And I found one that I liked. And so then the Holy Spirit spoke to me. I want you to be in Tennessee. I have family in Nashville. I have family in Lebanon, Tennessee. And I would be 4.5 to 5 hours from my daughter in Georgia. So I said, okay. Okay. That's what you want me to do, God? So, okay. So, I come on to Custer State Park, and during that time, arriving there April 15, God is speaking to me and sharing, slow your roll, slow your roll, slow down, relax, calm down. I got you. I got you. And so what came to mind is that I need to get debt free. And I had come up with the plan, a 2-year plan to get debt free. Well, it's going to be easier for me to get debt free without taking on a lease. Me continuing to do the seasonal work assignments for a while. God has spoken to me 3 years, October 2027, that I should be ready to get my 1-bedroom apartment in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Now, I love that show, The Golden Girls. I would love to have roommates to get an apartment with roommates, but the Holy Spirit keeps saying, you gotta wait on that. Right now, you just plan for yourself a 1-bedroom apartment. So now here's the way the plan is going. I slowed down. I stopped moving too fast. I'm calm. I'm relaxed. So my plan now is to be debt-free by December 31st, 2025. 2 years is going to take me to accomplish that goal. I set a goal where I wanted to be this year, December 31st, 2024, and I will meet that goal. I don't even want to tell you the figure that what I had ran my credit cards up to in 2 years, because I was pretty much debt-free when I got my car in 2021. Because I was debt-free pretty much because I wanted these travel cards. So, I needed my credit score at a certain level. So I'm being very open about this. I ran my credit card balances up in 2 years' time. 2 years' time. So I gotta slow down, relax, be calm, and not move too fast and get that debt paid off. So my car will be paid off in April 2025, and I'll take that money and start applying it to the remaining outstanding debt on my credit card. So, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've learned a valuable lesson. Hey, I'm age 73. I can never run those credit cards up again. That will never, ever happen. So, okay. Like I keep saying, new season, new beginning. New beginning. And so I'm really focused on my budget, really focused on paying the credit cards down, zero balance. I've got 4 now. 4. This got 0 balances. And they think they gonna get me. They not gonna get me. I'm telling you. Do you know, in the last 3 or 4 months, they done raised my limits on those credit cards. They got me like that the last time. This golden girl has learned her lesson. No. It's one they keep writing to me. You need to activate for this lower interest rate. I don't need to activate for that lower interest rate because I am not going to incur anything on that credit card that I don't pay off within the billing cycle to avoid any interest. I have gotten wiser in my golden years. Well, let's say the ending part of the golden years. Hey, no. Oh, I'm so credit worthy now. They just coming with all kinds of stuff. No, no, no. My goal is that those credit cards will be zero balance, zero. And so I'm tackling a big one right now. Hey, I'm so credit worthy now. They sent, and I did this balance transfer, which was great because I didn't want to apply for another credit card in order to avoid paying interest on this one credit card that I'm paying down, which that one should have a zero balance, but I needed to help my son, which I did. I didn't need to, but I helped him. He didn't quite appreciate it, I don't think. So that credit card should have been a zero balance by now, but it's not. So I transferred that balance to this other credit card. And so now I don't have any interest occurring after I paid the transfer fee, incurred the transfer fee. So how I did this, I think, giving it some thought, I was looking to get my heavenly wings by age 70. And I definitely thought, but I had money in insurances that I told my daughter to pay off my debts, So I got to pay my debts myself, which is good, That's going to free up that insurance money. That's my, I had targeted my life insurance from my pension to pay off my debt and to take care of my end of life expenses, including, I want to be cremated. I don't want any kind of memorial service. I just want to be cremated. And I want my daughter to, which I pretty much have the draft of it, to do a memorial booklet for me to distribute to family and friends as a keepsake to celebrate my life. But now, hey, I got this YouTube channel. I'm leaving my legacy, I think it's going to be awesome that family and friends, once I'm gone, they can go into my YouTube channel and, see me, see videos that I've made during this period of time. I started the YouTube channel in January 2022. So, hey! So, okay, where am I with this? I know I jumped around a little bit, but my point I'm making is I had to slow my roll. And I'm okay with it. Okay, so I outlined the plan. I'm not going to get the one-bedroom apartment in Mount Juliet, Tennessee until October 2027. I'm paying off my debt. The goal is to be debt-free by December 31st, 2025. I will continue to work this night audit in Telluride, Colorado to October 2027. After I get my debt paid off, then I will start saving for my apartment. All that monthly money that I was paying on a credit card will go to me saving for my one-bedroom apartment. And that will be another deterrent that I can't have any outstanding debt on credit card because I got to pay the monthly rent. I got to pay the monthly rent. So, hey, I got to fix some things along the way. And that's where slow your roll. Don't move too fast so that when I get my one-bedroom apartment, I'll be able to handle the monthly expenses. I've shared with you before in previous videos that at one time I had considered assisted living, but I don't want that. That'll take your money and you only can be in there for a time and then you got to find somewhere else because you can't afford it anymore. So what the plan that I have is to get the one-bedroom apartment and to have 2 years of rent saved up. So I figured with that saving account for my rent that I won't have to worry about that, your rent is going to go up every year, that I wouldn't be able to afford the apartment. I would always be ahead of the game. So 2 years of savings for my rent, to have a savings account with 2 years of rent in that account. And also, I'm on this 8-year plan to save for my long-term care. Now, assumption that I'm making is that I'll be good and I won't need anyone to assist me with my daily living activities, such as if I would need someone to help me bathe, or if I need someone to prepare my meals. I would always like for my daughter to be responsible for my finances if I can't do that. I plan to hire someone to help me with all my other needs, but I trust her with my finances. You just can't turn your finances over to anyone if you can't handle them. I'm praying that till God give me my heavenly wings, that I'll be able to handle my finances, can pay my bills, can pay my rent, can make decisions. My prayer is that, I wouldn't even need that long-term care money. There'd be some money left for my kids. But my goal is to save by age 80, $50,000 to assist me with my long-term care. That's my long-term care plan, is to get a one-bedroom apartment, to save $50,000 in a saving account, to be able to pay for help if I should need it. And that my daughter would oversee my finances if I'm not able to. All right, that's my long-term care plan. So I had to slow my roll. I was moving too fast. And I feel good. When we wake up one day and we don't know which direction to go, hey, I came up with a plan. And we have to come up with a plan, even though later on that God said, no, that's not the direction you're going to go. Hey, I let you plan it out. But no, detour. We're going this way. And I had no idea that I would be in Telluride, Colorado. I wanted to come to Colorado because being out on CoolWorks, that's the job site that I've used for my seasonal jobs from the time I started in 2005. I had an interview in April with Breckenridge, but that hotel had a lot of bad reviews, and so I didn't get the job, and that was a blessing in disguise. But I'm here in Telluride, Colorado. what I learned being out on Cool Works is there's plenty jobs at parks. That was my first time going to a park, and it was a state park, but a lot of national parks are out there, jobs, and ski resorts. They are real plentiful. So when I was in Stratton Mountain, Vermont in 2014, I learned that, being in Colorado, there are some locations in Colorado, it's considered like the Switzerland of America. Now, I love Switzerland from, pictures and everything, but it was never a priority of mine to go visit Switzerland, but I was always sort of in love with it. It seemed like it's sort of romantic in a way, but maybe not. I thought that, but I thought of the mountains, the high peaks, then the snow-capped mountains. So I'm getting all of that here in Telluride, Colorado. I'm going to get off of here. This is almost 30 minutes. I was hoping for it to be about 10 minutes, but I don't know. It was a lot to say, and, the Holy Spirit been after me to share this so that if maybe this is out there going to help somebody. Maybe you're at this crossroad like I was in October 2023. As I keep saying, I aspire to inspire before I expire. And so I wanted to get this story out before I started my next season, which starts November 28th and goes to April 6th, 2025. And so I can't wait, for the paychecks to start coming back in, because that's allocated money to help me with my debt-free journey. That was something, but God put on my, slow down, get that debt paid off, save for the apartment so you don't have to be there, because stress will kill. So I really try to manage my stress so that, I wouldn't have to be, worried from pension check, Social Security check. Well, I have enough money for my rent. If they raise it, what am I going to do? So, hey, I'm going to have this 2-year savings. So they raise my rent. Hey, I can dip into it. I can add to, I'm estimating that my apartment is going to be about $1,600. Now, that's a little high from the standpoint, I've been reading that you shouldn't spend any more than 30% on rent. But if you don't have any other expenses that you could go a little higher. So I want a luxury apartment. I do. I want a luxury apartment. So right now, I'm doing my projected budget for the apartment at $1,600 a month. So once I get all those credit cards paid off, I'll have it. I've ever since I retired, I've been retired for 21 years. So as I share with you, I'm past retirement. I'm past that. I've been retired, drawing my pension for 21 years. So now my focus is on my long-term care plan. So, tell me what you think about my plan. Tell me if you've ever had to slow your roll. If you were moving too fast. All right, Miss Golden Girl, going to say, until later, Nuggets. You take care. I love you. God bless. And I would love, at the time when I get my apartment, if I could share it with some other Golden Girls, we get a larger place. But The plan right now is that 1-bedroom apartment. Me responsible. I'm going to say my affirmation. Today, I will be me responsible. Me responsible is the act of being responsible to me for the benefit of my happiness, my health, and my well-being. That's what I'm doing. I have become my number one priority. Yes. Took me a while to get there. That's why daily I have to do that affirmation, I don't want to be a burden on my children. I want to, and I'm going to come with a video about that because I'm going to ask them some questions. What are their thoughts about their mother who's age 73? How do they see me? Because when I was getting ready to leave Battle Creek, I know my son, my oldest son, he gave me the impression that he didn't think I was going to make it. And I'm saying, I'm here in Battle Creek helping you with babysitting. I'm here in Battle Creek helping my daughter with house sitting. I made a sacrifice to do that for you. I'm still very capable of coming up with a plan for myself. I do have resources, So I think now that they see, and I don't know if they thought because I got a little older that, hey, I'm always resilient and resourceful. So on that, I'm going to say bye. This golden girl is resourceful and resilient. And what I like to say now, when life gives us some lemons, make some lemonade. So, hey, I made some lemonade. I found me a job with employee housing. So, hey, that's affordable. That's affordable. That's all part of slowing down. Love you. God bless you. Miss Golden Girl said bye until the next story. Have a great day. Bye.